But for me, I also don't speak Arabic and no Amharic. Welcome back to a new video. My name is Chinye. So how am I treated as a foreigner in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia? Okay, it has multiple layers. First of all, I noticed that in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa here, they don't really speak English. So I would say from all the people I meet that about 15% speaks English, which is really low. And someone, an Ethiopian guy, said to me that some Ethiopians, they can speak English, but they're just afraid to. And I have noticed this because it has manifested in different ways. It has manifested in like acute shyness, but it has also manifested in like pure ignoring, which is not good. I've seen both ways, and that's also why I feel like being in Ethiopia is not always a nice experience as a foreigner, because sometimes they just are just very rude to you because they don't speak the language and they don't want to try. And first of all, walking the road is a lot of stairs, first of all, because they see you're not from here, and Ethiopians really like to stare, and they stare like with no shame as well. Some people, they try to hide it, like some cultures, but they don't. Like, they just look at you. And I have been told that I look Ethiopian, so even though they see I'm not from here, they do think that I'm like Ethiopian by blood, but maybe raised somewhere else. So also they speak to me in Amharic, and obviously I don't understand. I speak Dutch and I speak English. So I just try to communicate, say, you know, no Amharic. If you speak Arabic, you can also get away with communicating here because they also speak Arabic. There's a lot of Muslims here as well. But for me, I also don't speak So the way I communicate with Ethiopian people is through, well, hand gestures, through Google pictures, and also through like Google Translate. The Translate doesn't always do its thing. Oftentimes they still look confused. So I just pop up like a picture, especially when I need to buy something in the shop. I just pop out like a picture of toilet paper or a picture of some salt. 8 times out of 10 it works. Sometimes they still don't get it. It's a little bit difficult. As a tourist, if you just want to travel through, obviously you're not gonna learn Amharic because you're just here for a short term. But if you really want to be based in Ethiopia, yeah, you really should learn the language. Otherwise, it's not gonna be very fun and very easy for you. I do notice that like taxi drivers do speak English a lot of the times. Also, younger people a little bit more than older, but still not too much. The experience has been like 50-50. I feel like 50% was nice treatment, like very loving, helpful, kind, warm, authentic African vibes, but also 50% was like more mean and like rude, ignoring. I had a few times in restaurants where I would like ask a waiter for something or a waitress, and when she realized I spoke English, she just ignored, or she would just be like and walk away, you know, like that's super rude. So there's a few times I even had to get like raise my voice and get angry just to get helped and not ignored. And I haven't really experienced that in other countries, to be honest. I just came from Thailand, and there they also don't speak English, but they're just very accommodating and trying to make it work, like getting someone who does speak English, like popping out their own Google Translate, like, or just even staying to listen and trying to understand, but not just, you know, running away. I also don't see any other tourists here. I haven't seen. Only time I saw them was when I was getting to this really like popular restaurant. I saw a few, but maybe it's also the season. It's September now. I believe it's like winter, so they probably be here in like end of the year or maybe beginning of the next year. So that has been my experience a little bit. I feel like when I just walk, you know, through the village, it's okay. It's like 50% is like staring, 50% is like minding their business. If I go to the busier areas like Mercato, you know, the big markets, there's like everybody's staring, everybody's calling you, everybody's doing the things. But that's also like that in other countries. I think that sums it up a little bit. If you want to know like what my stay has been like so far in Ethiopia, like fun things I'm doing, you can watch a video right here, and I see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Stay high. Bye.